Noon 11, lead in schools. More than a dozen Baltimore County schools test positive for dangerous levels of lead.
And the revelation, of course, is leaving many parents concerned tonight.
WJZ is live at county school headquarters. Ava Joy Burnett explains what led to these findings. Ava Joy.
Well, it was a 2017 state law that required that schools test for lead. And it was during those testings that Baltimore County realized they have a problem. Unacceptable levels of lead in some of their schools. If a student could drink from it, Baltimore County will be testing it. A 2017 state law requires schools to test for lead in water. And so far, Baltimore County has found unacceptable levels in more than a dozen elementary schools, including Chadwick Elementary. Some parents had no idea.
I mean, lead is poisonous, and can affect a child until their adulthood. So, yeah, this is very concerning.
Lead levels higher than 20 parts per billion trigger regulatory action from the state, but results from some county schools are higher than that. The sole problem spot at Chadwick Elementary was a hand sink that read 35 parts per billion. And at Baltimore Highlands Elementary, a hand sink had a reading of 106 parts per billion. Doctors say lead is only dangerous if it's ingested, but the effects on a child are irreversible.
Lead poisoning has been associated with all sorts of brain issues with children because the lead goes into the brain, and it's associated with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, lower IQ points.
Baltimore County officials say they take their students' health extremely seriously, and while they change out faulty faucets, students will get bottled water instead. For this parent and public health professor, she still has faith in the school system.
I am concerned because of the effects that it has on developing children's brains, but hopefully they take the appropriate measures to address it.
Now, it's important to note that only elementary schools have been tested so far, and some of these schools have absolutely no lead issues. For a full list of all of the schools and where they stand in this process, go to our website, WJZ.com. Live in Baltimore County, Ava Joy Burnett for WJZ.